Hello, I'm Shihab Ratansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. Some 70 Haitian migrants are still missing from a boat that capsized in the Caribbean. The U.S. Coast Guard is scouring the area of the Turks and Caicos Islands by air and sea in search of survivors. It's thought the overloaded vessel carrying 200 people sank after hitting a reef as the boat's captain tried to evade authorities. 15 bodies have so far been recovered. Anna Green is a refugee specialist for the Caribbean with the United Nations. She says while poverty remains the main reason for Haitians to flee, there are a number of other factors.
There's also a terrible situation of environmental degradation, which causes people to displace themselves internally due to the lack of viability of their livelihoods in their places of origin. There are also natural disasters. Haiti is very prone to hurricanes. Last year, there were a series of 4 tropical storms within a 2-month period, which devastated the entire city of Gonaïves, leaving hundreds of thousands of people internally displaced. And there are also situations of political violence or of persecution.
The UN Refugee Agency says thousands of Somalis are preparing to cross the Gulf of Aden to Yemen to flee the ongoing fighting between government forces and Islamist fighters in and around Mogadishu. It predicts as many as 12,000 have been sheltering in the northern town of Bosaso since the beginning of May, waiting for smugglers to take them across the water. A curfew has been imposed in several northern Nigerian towns after 3 days of clashes left more than 100 people dead. The fighting began when members of a radical Muslim sect known as Boko Haram were arrested for trying to impose Islamic law. The Nigerian president has called for calm and ordered security forces to round up the fighters responsible for the violence. Venezuela's president has recalled his ambassador from Colombia and frozen ties with Bogotá. It all stems from allegations by Colombia that weapons confiscated from FARC rebels came from Venezuela. President Hugo Chavez says the Colombian government is acting irresponsibly and denies any involvement. And those are the top stories. Don't forget, you can always keep up to date with the news on our website. The address aljazeera.net/English.